And we are back with the Guardian Project podcast paper commander stream. I'm your host, Andy.
And I'm your other host, Mike Coyle.
And tonight we're joined by Brian from Into the 99 and Max from CMDR Central. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having us, guys.
Thanks for joining. How are you guys tonight?
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
I actually had quite a good day.
It's Thursday, right? We only have one more day of the work week for most. Oh, there's already folks in chat, hashtag Team Max. Wow. We've been live for all of 5 minutes, and they're already voting for you.
Good.
Typical Zupke, always going against the pod.
That's how it has to be. So this is your first time, both of you, on our show. So welcome. We're really excited to have you. We have already randomized the player order, and we have resolved mulligans. And let's go around, starting with Coyle, and tell everybody what we brought to the table.
I am playing the most powerful color combination in Magic the Gathering, mono black. I'll be playing Shirei, Shizo's Caretaker. This is a 2/2 spirit that cares about creatures with 1 power or less dying and coming back to life on every turn. Not just mine, but every turn. So a lot of aristocrat, hashtag value kind of stuff. And most of the time I'm looking to end the game with like a Torment of Hailfire for X equals 150 or something like that.
Wow. That's a specific number, and you can't do it if it's less than 150 at this point. That's the rule.
Deal.
So you got to wait.
Exsanguinate for 100. Don't worry.
And Brian, welcome. What did you bring for this game?
First, I have to say that was disgusting. Hailfire for 150.
Yep.
I'll send you my collection if we can hit that.
Okay.
Just kidding. Today I brought Selvala, Explorer Returned. This is my Selvala enchant deck. Actually, the first commander deck that I built has gone through a couple reiterations with Theros coming out.
Okay.
So I had to add a lot more stuff in.
All right. So enchantment-based Selvala, and it's parlay. So shout out to Pirates of the Caribbean and one of the best soundtracks of all time. And that's what I think of when I think of that deck. So
yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I really like it. That, Jurassic Park, I don't know. There's a lot of movies that I think have good soundtracks, but you know, Pirates of the Caribbean. Anyway, moving on. Max, what did you bring tonight?
Tonight, I'm playing my Dragonlord Dromoka flying tribal deck. Every creature in the deck has flying, and I'm just here to play Battlecruiser Magic.
It seems like a solid game plan. And this is our first time seeing Selvala and Dragonlord Dromoka on stream. So thank you for...
hope not to disappoint.
You can't now.
I'll try my best.
Turns out it's Selvala 99 lands.
No, it's got to be Selvala, Smothering Tithe, and 98 lands.
Deal.
Isn't that how that goes? All right.
Yeah.
And for this game, I am bringing out the Niv-Mizzet Reborn deck. I haven't played this in a while. It is a deck that has alt win con of Maze's End, so I'm looking to assemble 10 gates. Please don't destroy my gates. I would like that very much to not have them destroyed. It's looking to draw cards in the variety of dual color pairs. And that's what it does. It's a bunch of stuff in the 5-color variety that looks for 2 colored pips on each of the individual cards.
Very nice. Now, I won't destroy your gates if you don't Casualties of War my Cabal coffers. Deal?
Don't take that deal.
Can I decimate it?
Wait a minute. We made a deal before this game, Coyle. What's going on? I don't trust you now.
Well, if I get 3 people on my team, there's no way I can lose, right?
I don't like that I'm the only one that's not included in this deal.
Brian, I'll
You're
be
in
on
the
your
deal.
side. Brian, and Andy teaming up. All right, that's how we're gonna do this.
Okay, sounds good.
And before we begin, we want to make sure you check out our show. We are the Guardian Project podcast. We record weekly episodes about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. And you can find them released Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I guess, depending on your time zone, anywhere you listen to podcasts now.
And we have a big update, right? We just reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. So we now have a custom URL, which is you can find us at youtube.com/theguardianproject. So that's very exciting. So we'll be updating our website to include that information. So you can find our videos there easily. And
if
the
you're
links,
not already watching them right now.
if you're not already watching this video on YouTube. So the links to our show is going to be in the notes below. If you are watching on YouTube, you can also find the links to our decks and social media accounts. If you want to reach out to any of us directly, we'll collect the deck lists from Brian and Max after the game. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like if you like our content on whatever platform you're listening to. Daniel, where can we find you? Brian, where can we find you online and all of your content?
So we can be found at intothe99.com, as well as we are mainly a podcast. So we do have on all the major platforms, you can find us at Into the 99, as well as on YouTube, and we do live streams on Twitch. We're just all over the place, I guess. But I guess one of the things that I'm excited to actually talk about is our giveaway with our partnership with Etch Gaming. Etch makes these great additional things just to bring to the table, like these commander trays, deck boxes, and we're actually going to be giving away 3 different packages on Saturday, so Friday. One of those days. So if you guys are looking to enter, you can enter on all 3 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll be putting up a reminder post tomorrow, so if you want, just look out for those, or find us at intothe99.com.
Awesome. And if you want to post a link to the folks in chat at some point tonight, feel free. And Max, where can we find you online and your content?
Hey everyone, I'm one of the co-hosts of Commander Central. We're a Commander-focused podcast, which comes out on all major platforms every Monday. You can find us on Twitter at CMDR Central, and I can be found personally at CMDR Central _Max.
Wonderful. Coyle and I, our Twitter handles are both on the screen right now. And if you like any of the decks that you see tonight, you can check out our TCG Player affiliate link that will be in the show notes below. We have resolved mulligans, and Coyle, you are first.
Real quick, could you flip Brian's screen on your screen?
I sure can.
Okay. I didn't know if maybe he was one of those flip cards and he met a certain criteria, like he's got enough key counters on him right now or something.
Yes, yeah, the OG flip cards.
Yes.
I haven't leveled up yet.
I'm gonna draw for turn.
Thanks, Mr. Big Benz. Now you have 111 subscribers on YouTube. Yes, thank you so much.
I'm gonna play this snow-covered swamp, and turn 1. You think it's gonna be a Soul Ring, but really it's just a serrated scorpion. So best card for my Ikoria for this deck.
Nice. And thanks for the follow, Ginger Joe. Or Ginger J03, I think it's just Ginger Joe, and then Eden.
It's Ginger Joe.
Thank you, Ginger Joe, and Eden0995. Thank you so much for the follow. I follow Ginger Joe on Twitter.
Good guy.
After Serrated Scorpion sees the light of day, I will pass the turn.
Sounds good. I will draw. I will start with a nice foily forest. I will tap 1, and I will have the turn 1 Soul Ring, and I'll pass.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw for turn. I'm going to play a Fabled Passage, and I'm going to go get a Plains and pass the turn.
All right, I will draw. I'm going to play Simic Guildgate tapped, and then I pass.
Untap and draw. I'm going to play this snow-covered swamp. I will choose to move to combat. I'll declare Serrated Scorpion as a combat against specifically the Soul Ring. But it's going to miss and hit Brian. Main phase 2, I am going to tap 2.
I see how this is.
You're going to gain so much life. I'm not even mad about it. I'm going to cast a Gem Medallion for 2. So black spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. And then I'll pass the turn.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a Foily Plains. I will tap for 4, and I will play Selvala.
See, now I can't get in, so had to get in when I could.
Does that thing not have Death Touch? I don't trust any Scorpion that doesn't have Death Touch.
It doesn't have
Right.
that much. But when it dies, each one of my opponents loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
I will then pass the turn.
Brian, you have a question from chat. What are your sleeves? They like your sleeves.
Oh, my sleeves are a specialty sleeve from Dragon Shield. So they look like a knight with a sword and shield with a dragon note back.
Yeah, it's really cool.
They're matte too. Like these are probably by far my favorite sleeves. Oh, those are my
Ooh,
lands.
the matte artworks. Those are relatively new.
Yeah, I love the feel of these cards.
I'm going to draw. And I'm going to play a Sungrass Prairie. And I'm going to play a Brave the Sands and pass the turn.
All right.
What does Brave the Sands do?
Creatures I control have vigilance, and then each creature I control can block an additional creature.
Thank you for introducing me to a new enchantment.
You are welcome.
I'm going to play a swamp, and then I am going to pass the turn.
All right, I will untap.
I'm actually taking a photo of that card.
Chat says it's very good. Kill it.
Hey, Andy, no.
I'm going to play a 3rd snow-covered swamp. Then I'm going to tap 3 and casually cast an Ashnod's Altar and then pass the turn.
Wow.
That's casually being played. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. If only Andy actually had something on the field, I would play something, but I won't. I will play a Plains. We will parlay, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. That's right.
And unfortunately, I pull a land. So
got a
I
Sylvan
gain
Scry.
3 life and get 3 forests.
Darksteel Mutation.
And I got a Plains.
Doomed Dissenter.
Yeah, chat says if anyone missed it, Dragon Shield has the program and beta coming out to get custom brushed art sleeves. So we tweeted about that. We really would like to make them. We don't live in Europe, but that'd be who wants sleeves with the Guardian Project logo on it, because I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be just custom sleeves in general would be absolutely amazing.
It's so cool.
So yes, so I will use one of my floating green and one, and I will play Aegis of the Gods. I have hexproof.
Solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn.
Untap and draw. And I will play a Forest. And I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right, I'm gonna basic land cycle my Grave Upheaval, and I am going to go and get myself a
That's cool.
That is
plain.
cool.
Selvalla's at war. She'll be back in 15.
She was just exploring. My gosh, I didn't know she was at war.
I'm gonna put a plains in my hand.
So this is a 5-color Niv-Mizzet.
It is the 5-color Niv-Mizzet. All right, so this is in my hand. So untap, draw. I'm gonna play this plains that I got, and then I'm going to play.
It's a beautiful plains.
I really like this land a lot. I think all the lands are from War of the Spark, because that's when I built this. Except the guild gates. I think all the basics are from War of the Spark. I'm going to play District Guide, and when it enters, I'm going to search my library for a basic land or a gate, reveal it, and put it into my hand. I am going to search my library for a gate, and I'm going to put it in my hand. And it's going to be the...
I just need to know if it's Maze's End.
No, Maze's End itself cannot be tutored through this.
Oh, it's not a gate itself?
Nope.
No, it's not a gate.
Ah.
It is not. And it's not going to be Maze's End. I am going to grab the Azorius Guild Gate and put it in my hand. Actually, no. I'm going to grab the Selesnya Guild Gate and put that in my hand. And then I'm done.
Okay. I'll untap, and I will draw.
Now, if I had grabbed Maze's End, what would you have done?
I can't. I don't have land destruction.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is he already asking? It's my third turn.
Yeah.
I think 4 steps ahead, Andy.
And did you just mention that you can't that you don't have land destruction in that deck?
I do not have land destruction in mono black. No.
Okay, sounds good because you were mentioning land destruction earlier, so it's just
I
like,
was. All a bluff.
I discarded
I guess-
this swamp. Sorry, I had to discard.
I guess mono black is the second best land destruction color. At least, like, isn't mono black land destruction a pauper deck?
I think so.
Okay.
I have
Well-
no idea about any other format.
I'm gonna sacrifice my Serrated Scorpion to my Ashnod's Altar for 2 colorless mana. And when Serrated Scorpion dies, each one of my opponents will lose 2 life, and I'll gain 2 life.
Losing 2.
Ow.
I go down to 40.
And then I'm gonna tap 2 swamps and cast my commander, Shirei.
Solid.
And then I am going to tap this swamp and cast a Doomed Dissenter for 1 mana. So when Doomed Dissenter dies, I make a 2/2 black zombie creature token, and Doomed Dissenter is a 1/1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sacrifice my Doomed Dissenter to Ashnod's Altar for 2 colorless, and then I'll move to combat, and the mana will go away. And then I'll proceed to move to my end step. My delayed Shirei trigger will go on the stack. And return Doomed Dissenter to the battlefield. Oh, when Doomed Dissenter died, I made a zombie. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, I will untap and draw. I will play another Plains. So I can't have that happening.
Yeah, and so it begins.
Yeah, I don't
everything's
like
fine.
this.
Are you just drawing Tiny Bones?
No,
I wish Tiny Bones was in this deck. It's in the mean version of Shirei, because the mean version's all about discard.
let's go ahead and parlay.
Blood
9
Crypt.
land.
Bantu's Monument.
One
Ooh.
land. I got Enchantress's Presence.
All right.
Selfless Spirit.
With that floating 3, I will play Enchantress's Presence. I will then tap 2 and 1 and play Grasp of Fate. Does that resolve?
I have no responses.
Works for me.
I will draw a card, and I am going to exile Brave the Sands. Andy, I can only exile that 1 creature,
Hey, that's not a problem.
and that Ashnod's Altar is going to go away.
So after you declare targets, I have an ability. I can respond, right?
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna sacrifice my Doomed Dissenter to Ashnod's Altar.
In response to that, I will tap 3, and I'll Generous Gift your commander.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'll let it resolve just so I get a 3/3.
I will go to clean up after that and pass the turn.
I will draw. And I will just play the Selfless Spirit.
That's the one that you sack it to give your team indestructible?
Correct. My creatures gain indestructible.
Yes.
And then I have to move to discard.
Oh, we have 3. Oh, chat just pointed out that 3 of us are using petrol shields tonight.
I just forgot to mention I should have gained 3 life there.
Yours are petrol too?
Yes.
Oh, they look blue to me.
Yeah, they look super blue to me. I'm going to discard this austere command.
All right.
Thank God.
Untap. I will draw for turn. And I'm going to play this. Do I do anything? I guess that's my real question. I want to have mana for future turns, right? I'm going to play Selesnya Guildgate tapped. And then I'm going to play do I do this? That's the real question. Actually, no, I can't. All right. Yeah, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to Sylvan Scrying, and I'm going to search for a land and put it into my hand. And
Cool.
I'm going to grab... wait, I'm going to grab a Reliquary Tower and put it in my hand. And then after that, I have to move to discard. So I will discard 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to discard a Guild Mage's Forum and then pass the turn over to Coil.
All right. Untap and draw. So Shirei costs 6 now, still reduced by 1. I am going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast this Bantu's Monument. So my black creatures cost 1 less to cast. And then whenever I cast a creature spell, each one of my opponents loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
All right.
I'll play this Snow-Covered Swamp as my land for turn. And then I will tap 1 black, and I will cast a Tattered Mummy. When I cast it, Bantu's Monument will trigger. Each one of my opponents will lose 1 life, and I'll gain 1 life.
All right. Going down to 37.
Tattered Mummy says when this creature dies, each opponent loses 2 life.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Hey, I killed this Rated Scorpion without recurring it for the board. That was for everyone else.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
So you just have a 2/1 over there, right, Brian?
Why are you looking this way? Swing somewhere else.
Because
Andy currently has no blockers.
Andy has no blockers.
You grasp a fate my Ashnod's Altar, and then you generous gifted my Shirei.
You're trying some shenanigans.
It was a generous gift.
You were trying shenanigans.
I even drew a big muscly arm on it because a 3/3 in this deck is the strongest creature I'll ever have. But I will swing both of my zombies and my elephant all at you, Brian.
I will take 7.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Sounds good. I see how this is going to work.
I'm very vengeful. As mono black.
So am I. I will untap and draw.
Thank you for the follow, Mental Misplay.
We got Ramp Gang in here. Let's go ahead and parlay. Let's see what fate gives me here.
Pass exile.
Fayborough Elder.
Expedition map.
Oh no, I played it wrong.
Oh no.
Pass
What?
the turn.
That's no. 1 and 2 for Helioid, the Sun Crowned. Should have gained life, made ages big. But yeah, I could be spiteful too. So I
Ooh.
will. Do I have 3?
He only has a creature right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
I have 3 floating. I gained 3.
Yeah, Heliod is a creature right now.
Wait. Oh yeah. There's 2 pips on Grasp of Fate.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will tap my 3 remaining and 1. And I will cast Leyline. Oh, sorry, I should have drew as well for the Sun Crowned.
Oh gosh.
Leyline of the Void you can't play in that deck. It's fine. It's fine.
That changes up. I will tap 3, and I will play Satyr Enchanter.
All right.
Yeah.
Satyr Enchanter is whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card.
It's very good.
Seems strong.
I will then play my land for turn. I will play a Selesnya Sanctuary, bouncing my forest. I will then... I want to be so spiteful, but I won't. I will be the bigger man here. I will let the 3 mana move away, and I will pass the turn.
I appreciate it. I'll
tap and
remember.
draw.
That. I'll appreciate it.
You will remember that.
I remember that as a good thing. Usually that means a bad thing. This time it's a good thing.
All right.
I'm just going to play.
Oh no! Did
I
you
really
not
like
get a
drawing
land?
these cards on Brian's turn, but I don't like everybody else doing it too.
Just play.
Yeah, I don't mind
Thief
it.
of Sanity.
Thief of Sanity?
Wait, is that what I'm thinking of?
No, you're
Notion.
thinking Notion Thief. No, but that
Uh,
one is still not going to really do it, right?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
So I'm just going to play this Black Blade Reforged and
Ooh.
pass them.
And
And
pass
I
the
have to
turn?
discard. No, I have to discard, but yeah, I'm passing.
That is not the
Alright,
greatest
untap.
card to have when you don't have lands.
Drop.
Yeah, but it beats discarding it.
It sure does.
I'm going to play a Reliquary Tower. And then I'm going to pay 5. And I'm going to play an Hour of Promise and search for 2 lands, put them onto the battlefield tapped, shuffle my library, and then there's no deserts in this deck. So there
Okay,
will...
this is a whole lot of ramp.
It's not happening that fast.
It's not.
They come in
that
tapped.
scary.
They do come in
tapped and
tapped.
fine.
They do come in tapped. All right, Maze's End is going to come in tapped. Gruul Guildgate is going to come in tapped. And then I pass.
Untap.
Yes, fast games does mean more games.
Yes, chat saying
Mr.
as an
Big
aggro
Fence,
player,
yeah.
I'm okay with an eye for an eye because fast games means more.
What happens when you're out of eyes? Like, you can only play 2 games at that point.
You're right. You're right.
And when you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're not wrong.
Is there a movie that says the hills called The Hills Have Eyes? How
Yeah,
would,
it is.
how would the hills play Magic? In this case.
I hope they double sleeve.
Yeah.
What do I want to do here? So many choices. Or I'm bluffing and there's nothing to do.
No, that's how my game's going, Coyle.
That's yeah. I'm gonna move to combat. These zombies and elephants are gonna come at Andy this time.
So 7?
Yes.
All right, going to 30.
Main phase 2.
Mr. Big Ben says, after you're out of eyes, you cross the T's.
That was good.
I am going to tap 3 and cast a Pilgrim's Eye.
Pilgrim's Eye.
When it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a basic land and put it into my hand. I'll search for this snow-covered swamp, and I'm going to play it as my land for turn.
Playing it.
I'll shuffle in a second. And then
Blackblade Reforged, is that the +1/+1 for each land you control?
Correct.
All right.
I'm going to tap this swamp and cast this expedition map.
All right.
And then I'm going to end my turn. And I'll shuffle my library now.
Okay, I will untap.
Oh, we all lost one.
Oh, yeah, you all lose one from Batu's Monument. I gave up.
Oh, yes.
So whenever I cast a creature, it doesn't matter what color.
29. Hey,
was two for
Shauna.
RP.
Shauna from Tap That MTG's in chat. The game's going well.
Hello.
Who
I
knew
will
Shirei would be
draw.
getting in for beats? It's like the first time ever.
Okay, so I'm going to. Let's go ahead. That's parlay.
Zertar
Land.
Druid. Ooh, land.
Dusk Legion Zealot.
And I got burgeoning, so I will gain 3. I will then put 3 +1/+1 counters on Aegis of the Gods.
That's solid. Chat, that feeling when you're playing black and you don't have a sack outlet. Desperate times, desperate measures.
Listen. My sack outlet got exiled. I don't know what other people have. I'm waiting for the removal to get out of people's hands to play the rest of my sack outlets.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Green, white.
I will pay 1, and I will play burgeoning. I will then draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Burgeoning is a good card.
Crap. Or actually, sorry, I have 3 floating. I will use one of my floating. Whoop.
I like that.
I will then we will tap. This is just gonna suck. I'm gonna tap 2 and use the last 2 floating, and I will play Leyline of Sanctity.
What does this one do again? I forget.
I have hexproof.
Oh, okay.
I will
that
then.
modern Pants on Boys deck.
Yeah, boggles.
I will draw 2. Crap! I should have played the Reliquary Tower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You'll
8,
just have to
9.
wait for someone else to play a land.
Let's go to. I will tap for 2, leaving 2 up, and I am going to give the Aegis of the Gods lifelink.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I will swing at max.
Or how much?
5. It is a 5/4.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
Shauna must have played against you, Brian. She says Brian and his floating mana playing so many cards.
I think I played this deck the last time I was on there. So I will gain 5 life, and I will put 5 +1/+1 counters on my Satyr Enchanter.
All right, Coyle, you have a question from chat. They said, did you put Feed the Swarm in all your black decks without white or green?
No, I haven't upgraded my mono black decks because I don't play them as often as I used to.
But they will be upgraded.
To be fair, there are no enchantments over on that. There's no enchantments over on that board that I would be using a Feed the Swarm on right now.
Okay.
If a Rest in Peace comes out, okay, yeah, we're talking then.
Okay.
Oh no, you don't have to worry about that. I can tell you straight up, I don't have that.
Now, the Rest in Peace are the other 6 different Rest in Pieces that cost 3 or 4 mana that they printed in like Ixalan and all that kind of jazz.
Yeah.
I can still be honest, I don't have that.
Oh, you're my favorite Enchantress player.
So I'm going to move to end step, and I will pitch a Forest and a Temple of Plenty.
All right.
I will then pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. I'll play that Plains that we got from the parlay.
Oh, and we got Triad Gamers in the chat too.
Hey, good evening.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Calzone.
Yeah, Joe says. Oh gosh, yeah. Someone played a Rest in Peace on turn 2 and they were playing the Rakdos Chainer Commander deck. Whew.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah,
Just
that's
gotta ramp and cast your spells like every other guy now. Disappointing, I know.
Ramp in black red.
I'm gonna cast Dexter Mutation onto the Selvala.
Pardon me?
no more
Yep.
parlay.
No more parlay.
You should enjoy that. It's an enchantment.
Yeah, it's an enchantment. I'm hoping.
And now your commander's indestructible. What more could you ask for?
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right.
Okay, so I will let it resolve,
Okay.
and then you're moving to end step.
Yep.
Okay, on your end step, I will. I guess this isn't going to hit Andy, but that's all right. I will tap 2, and I will play Tribute to the Wild. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact or enchantment. Do you want to keep your sword, or do you want to keep that that bug enchantment?
Oh gosh.
Sword can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice my Pilgrim's Eye.
Okay, Andy, your turn.
All right. Oh, we have a question in chat with the Heliod actually. There was a note, only one counter for Heliod. Is it one for each life or is it just when you gain life?
Oh yeah, it would be 1. So yeah, sorry. Then Max, you would have gotten 2 life back.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, no, it is only a single creature. A single +1/+1 counter. Thank you, chat. This
Thanks
is the first time I've
everyone.
actually ever got him out.
Yeah, as long as Selvala doesn't have you gain 1, gain 1, gain 1.
Yeah, it'd be 1 for each.
Is it
interaction.
one each individual? How does Selvala read?
Each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each non-land card revealed this way, add 1 forest to your mana pool and you gain 1 life. Then each
Yeah, so
player
let's see
draws
if
a card.
Oh, then it should see all 3 of them.
Oh, okay. So you would still
But
take
for-
that
but
damage,
for the
but my
individual-
Satyr Enchanter would
Yes.
only get 1.
Correct. Okay.
we did it, folks. Good job, team.
Got there, everyone.
It's a team effort.
Untap. I'm going to draw for turn. And I am going to play a mountain. And then, well,
Well,
not really a huge fan of what all is out. So I'm going to pay 3 for a chromatic lantern. So my mana can tap for any color that I need at this very moment. And then I'm going to play shoot. I'm going to play a Deafening Clarion to deal 3 damage to each creature.
that's sad.
I took the 7 I could afford to take.
I wasn't gonna swing at you again.
So does that hit Selvala and the Satyr Enchanter?
Selvala is indestructible.
Ball is indestructible.
Selvala's indestructible. You're right.
Show does.
Okay. And then I am going to play for 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to ask. Did you play a land, Andy?
I did, yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, I will play Relic Quarry Tower.
And then I'm going to play a Fabro Elder, and then I will pass the turn. It's a 2/2 with Vigilance and taps for 1 color mana for each color among permanents I control. So right now it's just green and white. And then I pass.
How many gates are you shy there, Andy? I see a Maze's End out.
I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 gates.
4? Oh no, that's a swamp in the corner under the reliquary tower.
Yeah, this is a swamp.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. 3 gates. Gotcha.
Pay no
I'm gonna-
attention to the gates behind the curtain.
I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to sack my expedition map to go search for a land.
Is it a gate? I doubt it.
I don't play any gates.
I know.
If they had a mono black gate, I would totally still not play it because it would enter the battlefield tapped, and it's just can't do that. I'm searching for a Cabal Coffers.
All right.
I'm going to play
Disgusting.
Cabal Coffers as my land for turn.
Oh, Cabal Coffers.
It's a pretty cool card, if I do say so myself.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna tap 2 into my Cabal Coffers, so I get 5 black mana.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast with 1 of the black mana. So I have 4 remaining. I'm going to cast this Dusk Legion Zealot. On cast, Bantu's Monument will trigger. Each one of my opponents will lose 1 life. I'll gain 1 life. And then on enter the battlefield, I'll draw a card and lose 1 life. So I'll net 0.
Okay.
Let's see. Then I am going to use 2 of this mana to cast a Necropede, Bantu's Monument trigger.
We each lose 1 life.
Necropede is a 1/1 infect that says when Necropede is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature.
Okay.
So 2 mana remaining. Floating, that is. I'm going to use 2 of it for a Mirror Retriever. Bantu's Monument trigger.
Okay.
Mirror Retriever says when Mirror Retriever dies, you may return another target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. And then I will pay 1 black to cast an Orzhov Enforcer. Bantu's Monument trigger. Orzhov Enforcer is a 1/2 death touch with Afterlife 1.
Wow, I hit 25 real fast there.
Yeah, this is not fun.
No, we're getting down there, Max.
We are, Andy. We should probably turn the tables here.
Remember when Coyle said you guys were on a team?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Have I swung at or targeted you, Max?
No, you have not. So, technicalities, you are still adhering to the deal.
That's right. And after that, I pass the turn.
I will untap very angrily. Actually, I keep forgetting to ask about lands, but
I did play a land, Cabal Coffers.
oh, I'm gonna play that planes, but I will just. I feel like I have to. I'm gonna swords my own commander.
Nice.
I will gain 0 life.
Yep.
I forgot that it was just a bug.
Yeah, and then I will untap.
Do you run Concordant Crossroads to give Selvala haste?
No.
Okay.
I will play my forest return. I will tap 5 to recast Selvala.
She's returned.
Yes.
She back.
She went exploring and is returned.
she's returned. The
Um,
joke never gets old. Okay, maybe it will get old, but
Eventually, but not today.
but not tonight. It's not gonna get old tonight.
I will swing with Heliod at Coil. And I will send Aegis of the Gods at, we'll say, Andy.
What's Aegis's power?
It is a 3/4.
Okay. I have no responses. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna.
take 3.
And what's Heliod's power?
It is a 5/5. For you, Andy, I will be tapping 2 to give Aegis lifelink.
Yeah.
I'll declare no blocks on the Heliod.
You've got some life to spare.
Yeah, I was thinking about blocking, but you're right. I do have life to spare.
I'm just looking to keep you around the same life total as me.
That's fair. I mean, I don't play Aetherflux Reservoir in the deck.
So I will put my +1/+1 on Selvala, and I will
Selvala.
graciously pass the turn.
Graciously.
Draw. I
So
would love a land, a single land.
I would love for you to go land as well.
Unfortunately, I did not.
Oh my gosh.
Should I do the whole like pray thing? Because I think you were going to target my stuff.
Nope, but I am going to cast Once in Future to return target card from a graveyard from my graveyard to my hand, and then put another one on top, and then I exile it.
Okay.
I'm going to put the Fabled Passage in my graveyard into my hand, and I'll grab a Blackblade Reforge and put that on top.
All right.
Nice.
That's exiled. I will play the Fabled Passage.
And I will play a Hall of Helioid's Generosity.
All right.
And I'm going to crack the Fabled Passage for a basic land, and it'll come in untapped.
And I will play a Temple Garden.
Bye-bye, Blackblade Reforged.
Get a Plains and pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
We got there. I can do things now.
Draw for turn. All right. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So burgeoning states whenever a player plays a land?
Though you don't get it off the Fabled Passage.
Okay.
Oh, not the
That's
second one?
back.
I had to look it
Right.
up because I didn't actually know.
Andy, did you play a land?
I have not played a land yet.
Sounds good.
I'm playing Niv-Mizzet Reborn, though. So when it enters, I reveal the top 10 cards in my library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them and put them into my hand. The rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I was going to say you didn't even hit one, but there it is.
So I got Tristani, Domri, Boros Charm, and Assassin's Trophy to my hand.
Oh, I thought it was ones that you owned. Never mind.
So these 4 come to my hand. These cards go to the bottom of my library in a random order.
It's a good hit. Oof.
That was pretty good. I have had it hit where I've gotten 1. I've never completely whiffed, I don't believe, or it's been a long time since that. All right, I am now going to play
I think that's a good target for the 0/1 bug.
No. I'm going to play a Soul Herder. At the beginning of my end step, I may exile another target creature I control and return it to the battlefield under my control. And then if when I do that, I can put a +1/+1 counter on Soul Herder.
So you're going to do that again?
It is likely that will happen again. I'm going to play a Blood Crypt and I'm going to lose 2 life.
Ooh.
I will play my Temple Garden.
And then I'm gonna move my end step.
I have responses if nobody has responses.
Pass
Nope.
priority.
Yeah, pass.
Can we pass to exile your Soul Hoarder?
Can you?
So is that before the trigger goes?
Before the
on
trigger,
attack?
so end of second main phase.
Yeah, I think that would work because it doesn't go to the
Then
end
he
step.
won't get to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this will get pathed. I guess in response. I'm gonna Assassin's Trophy the Cabal coffers.
Wow.
Oh, so some salty plays happening.
Well,
like
no,
this.
I think it's gonna go crazy, and I don't know how many cards are in the hand there. So
You think I'm gonna go crazy?
You said 150 or bust for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Hellfire.
So you
And
get
you
to
just
search
got
your
rid of a way
library
to
for
do
a
it.
basic land and put it onto the battlefield. Untapped.
I did.
Okay. And then my turn is now over.
Wop wop.
That was sad.
Thank you, Avocado Shaman. I will hopefully be able to do stuff now that I have 5 lands.
Untap and draw.
Chat's asking, is this she mean Ray?
This is not she mean Ray. This is she. It's not that bad, Ray.
You missed a spot.
I'm gonna play this snow-covered swamp as my land for turn.
I have no actions.
Nice. By choice, right?
Yeah, because I've played all my lands.
Andy, get your basic. Am I supposed to get a basic for something?
From Path to Exile.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right.
You don't have to. It is a May.
May. Who's gonna not take that? Chad, what color should I get? I play all 5. Green. I feel like I need a blue. I feel like let's go for an island here.
I'm gonna tap.
Is
5.
it tapped or untapped?
Tapped.
Tapped for path. I'm gonna tap 5 and cast Shirei. Cast trigger Bantu's Monument.
Yeah.
Lose a life. 19.
And then I am going to tap 2 and cast an Altar of Dementia.
Row.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he still doesn't have that sack trigger, right?
Andy's got a Boros charm, so he can kill Shirei anytime he wants.
No, it cannot. It deals 4 damage to target player.
Oh, it's player? I thought it was creature. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Ultra Dementia is the sack outlet.
Yes, it sure is.
That's one that mills things,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It does mill, yeah. I always forget to mill whenever I use it. I just pretty much use it as a sack outlet. Because its number of cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power. So it's either 1 or 0 in this deck. Let's move to combat. And I am going to declare my Orzhov Enforcer as an attacker at Brian.
Thought common.
And my Necropede as an attacker at Andy.
I will take 2.
It's just 1.
Oh, just 1? I will take 1.
I'll block it with Niv-Mizzet.
Niv-Mizzet will get 1 -1/-1 counter.
Yep.
Necropede will die. When Necropede is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. It'll be on Niv-Mizzet.
Yes.
Main phase 2. I will sacrifice Orzhov Enforcer to Altar of Dementia. And I will have Brian mill 1.
Ghostly Prison.
Ooh.
And I will get a spirit from that. And then I will have Altar of Dementia sacrifice Dusk Legion Zealot. And then Brian, one more.
What are you doing to me here? Shirei, Voice of Plenty.
Ooh.
And then I will move to the end of my second main.
Wait. Brian, don't you have hexproof?
Yes, I do.
You're right.
Twice over.
That's true. Okay. 1 to Andy, 1 to Max.
Rakdos
Yeah, that's
Charm.
the target ability.
Dang it. Rakdos Charm would have been
Rakdos
so good.
That would have been really good against.
No.
I'll move to the end of my second main in case anyone has stuff before Shirei trigger goes on the stack.
I don't.
Then
Negative.
delayed Shirei trigger goes on the stack.
Well, hold on. What did you throw in the graveyard? Wait.
Orzhov Enforcer, Dusk Legion Zealot, and Necropede.
All right. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Okay. So these 3 will enter the battlefield.
I mean, I can, but it's not the right stuff.
I have 1 enter the battlefield trigger with the Dusk Legion Zealot. I'll lose 1 life and draw a card. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. Let's go ahead and we will 1 and 2 to play the Ghostly Prison.
Mm-hmm.
I will draw a single card. Wop wop. We will parlay.
Land.
Breeding pool. It's a land.
Perilous Mirror creature.
Okay, so that will be 2 for me. I will have Ages of the Gods. Get 2 +1/+1 counters. We'll have 2 Floating Forest.
How many cards do you have in hand, Brian?
3.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. I will play the Cathar's Crusade.
Oh.
I will.
Okay then.
Any reactions or anything?
No.
Nada.
Nope. Just gotta
Okay.
pick my jaw off the floor and then we're good.
I will draw. I will play land for a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play Shirei.
What does that say?
Which one?
What does Shirei say again?
Flying. You, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures you control have hexproof.
I am in response to that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna return. I have to look at a card real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh no, this really isn't gonna help me. I don't think. Is it? No, it might. It might.
Okay, do it. Don't do it.
Are we good?
Do it.
Are we good?
Do it.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I won't swing at you.
I don't think I have an answer anyway. Yeah, I can't. I don't have an answer for that. I've read my card wrong, but it's fine.
I will respond.
You got it.
I'm gonna sacrifice my Necropede to Altar of Dementia. I guess I'm gonna target. Max, do you have Graveyard Recursion in your deck that you could take advantage of?
I have two other graveyard recursion cards in this entire deck.
Andy, you have some Graveyard Recursion stuff.
I think so.
I'll mill you 1. To put a -1/-1.
Hey!
Selvala.
We'll put a -1/-1 counter on Heliod.
Heliod?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not really terrible.
I just don't think that putting it on Selvala would help very much.
So, and that's in response to Shirei coming in?
That's cast trigger for July, yeah.
Okay. And then that's it? Nothing else happening? The -1/-1 counter will come off of him. Ages of the Gods will get a +1/+1 counter. Selvala will get a +1/+1 counter, and Shirei will get a +1/+1 counter. I will then feel like the swing should happen. You still have that Death Touch guy, don't you?
Yeah, I certainly do.
I guess I will send Heliod your way. Is that even justified? You're just gonna kill something, it's gonna come back, and you're gonna do some more shenanigans.
Yeah, and prevent you from lifelinking.
I think you just pass. Just pass.
Yeah.
No combat. No combat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
At the end of your second main phase.
But I will play trap card.
At the end of your second main phase, I'm going to sacrifice these 2 creatures to Altar of Dementia. Andy, I'll target you with both of the mills.
How many?
Just 2.
All right, it's a Wilderness Reclamation and a Sacred Foundry.
I'll get a second Spirit, and then end step delay trigger.
Yep.
Return these 3 creatures to the battlefield. I'll lose 1 life and draw a card.
Thanks for the follow, Shauna and High Tide Henshin. Thank you so much.
I'll draw. I'll play Bountiful Promenade.
There you go. That's a land.
And we will play Dragonlord Dromoka.
Nice.
So what does Dragonlord Dromoka say again?
Dragonlord Dromoka can't be countered.
Mm-hmm.
She has flying and lifelink, and your opponents can't cast spells during my turn. You can activate abilities.
And you cannot, or you can activate abilities?
You can. That is good to go.
Okay, so I do have to respond now then.
Yes.
I am going to pay. I mean, I guess I get 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to return Shirei to your hand.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah, I pass priority.
As do I.
Okay. Resolves. And I pass my turn. Or move all the way through to my end step.
All right.
Shirei's gone. Never mind.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. I'm going to play...
I'm just gonna quickly step away from my cats, guys.
Yep. No, you're good. Oh, gosh. All right. What do I do here? What does Mirror Retriever do?
Return another artifact from my graveyard to my hand, which the current targets are Pilgrim's Eye and Expedition Map.
Okay. How many cards do you have in hand?
Close to a full grip. I got 6.
You have 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play a Breeding Pool tapped, and then I'm going to cast 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to play. I'm going to play Decimate to destroy target artifact, creature, enchantment, and land. And I am going to target, for the enchantment, it's going to be, I know Brian will come back and we'll see if this resolves, I guess. But it'll be the Cathar's Crusade. And then the artifact is going to be the altar.
Okay.
The creature is going to be you planeswalkers you control and other creatures. So Shirei can be hit.
Yes.
And a land, I'm going to hit, I think, the Hall of Heliod's Generosity.
It's a good call.
Yeah, I think,
All those decisions are great in my book.
yeah, I think that's what has to, I think that honestly is just what has to be done. So
Now we wait.
now we wait.
Are you sure you don't want to choose Necropede as the artifact? It's
I'm
so good.
Definitely sure I don't want that. Chat, did I do it right? I'm not changing my mind. You tell me if
I think you did it right.
it.
I might be biased because none of my stuff got targeted.
I mean, I definitely say the land, absolutely correct. I don't
And
think
the
there's-
enchantment.
I
And
think
the
the
creature.
enchantment needed to go.
Yeah.
The creature, I think, was right, and your artifact. I mean,
It's pretty
Even
good. It's not
Altar or Bantu's Monument.
it's not my best sack outlet, but it is
Right.
the only one on the battlefield.
right. I mean, you might get one next turn. Who knows?
I mean,
wish you
there
would've
has
just
to be
hit the
more than
grasp
two in the
of-
deck, right?
Wish you would have just hit the grasp of fate. So
Yeah,
that I
no,
could get my
thank you.
Ashnod's altar back, please.
Yeah, no, no thanks. Brian's back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, so
What's blowing up?
I cast Decimate. I'm hitting Coil's Altar of Dementia. I'm hitting Cather's Crusade, Shirei, and Hall of Heliod's Generosity.
What have I done to you?
Well, the only reason is you are so far ahead right now, and I was like, I can't respond to those things. I don't think I can deal with them. But to be fair, I did hit Coil's
It's
commander,
fair.
and now I'm getting rid of his sack outlet. So,
True, you haven't gone after Max at all.
well,
I'm gonna
correct.
tap 3, and I'm gonna play Ghost Away.
Ooh, what is that?
Remove each creature you control from the game. Return those creatures to play under their owner's control at the end of turn.
Okay.
So my Hall and my Cathards will go.
Okay.
And is that exile or destroy?
It's destroy.
It's the first time my lands have been targeted. Andy, I hate you now.
It's like I'm never coming back on your stream. Okay, so Decimate has now resolved. And then I am going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. No, we'll do 3 for a Domri Anarch of Bolas. So my creatures get +1/+0. I can +1 to add green or red to my mana pool, and then creature spells cannot be countered this turn, or -2, target creature you control fights target creature you don't control.
Oh, someone's saying in chat that Decimate has to have all legal targets to resolve.
It says
Never mind.
on
Okay, nope.
cast.
Yeah, he came back.
Targets, yes. But, yeah.
Okay.
Never mind. Continue.
This question comes up a lot with Decimate.
Yeah, I get it wrong all the time.
All the time. Okay.
I was just really hoping he was right so I could have my stuff back.
Ditto.
And then
You shouldn't have a sack outlet. I'm sorry, Coil.
I'm gonna go up 1 here.
Hopefully I don't want to have one in my hand then.
Actually, no, I'm not. What do we have out? I have a 5/5. What's Shirei?
I have nothing. They are
No,
not
he
here.
has
today.
no creatures right now.
I am open season.
Oh,
But you have to pay 2 for
but
everything that
I'd have
attacks
to
him.
pay 2. I
Correct.
don't want to do that. I don't want to do
But
that.
you can hit Coil. He has no
You could
flying.
hit Coil.
I do have flying.
Oh, he has
I have
the
2
two
flying
spirits, never mind.
spirits.
That's true.
What's making these spirits?
That is the Orzhov Enforcer.
Oh, it's him.
But
Afterlife
can't
one.
it can't be sacked until he starts again on his next turn.
Well, no, I can't sack it, sure, but I can block it. It's Death Touch if you want to swing it on the ground with your Fabro Elder.
Oh no, I don't plan on that. I can.
I'll take that trade.
No. I'm just gonna go up 1 to add green to my mana pool. And then after that, I will pass. Do I pass?
Sounds like a great idea.
No, that would be silly. We're going to play Brago, King Eternal.
Ooh.
Oh, hi, Drago.
Now,
like that.
now I pass.
So is the ghost away is until your next turn or at the end of turn?
End
Ends
of turn,
now.
so they're back.
Do they bounce or they just don't exist?
They exile, so they won't have any counters.
So they won't
on them
have the
when they return.
counters.
Right. But they'll be on
But
tap.
Selvala will be untapped.
Chat, no need to Brago about it.
Ooh.
Ooh, dad jokes. Chat, boo.
Draw for turn.
Because he's a ghost. Get it?
Ooh.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll tap 3 and cast Shirei. Cast trigger Bantu's Monument.
Shirei only costs 3? Oh, because you have 2 things
I
to
have-
reduce. Yeah.
3 reductions, yeah.
I have no responses.
Cool.
Oh, I lose a life. That's why you said cast trigger.
That is why I said cast trigger.
And do my guys not have summoning sickness? Sorry, or they
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 do.
would
back
have
in?
summoned sickness,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good.
I'm gonna tap 1 black, and I'm gonna cast a Yeheni Undying Partisan.
Hey, it's a sack
Oh.
outlet. Wow.
Cast trigger Bantu's Monument.
I think Bantu's Monument's what's going to kill us.
It's pretty great. It's never done this much work before.
Yeah, I take one. Oh, gosh.
Then I'll tap 3 and I'll cast a Skittering Surveyor, which is a Pilgrim's Eye, basically, but on the ground.
Okay.
Yep.
So cast trigger Bantu's Monument.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me mark my life down to 16.
I'll search.
I am
for
in getting towards the danger zone.
a basic
Danger
swamp.
zone!
I'm gonna play this swamp as my land for turn.
I wish I could play a swamp.
I wish I had a board wipe,
Oh, you and me both.
right?
And then move to combat. I'm gonna swing Necropede at Andy. And
Do you want it at Domri or at me?
Oh, at you.
Perfect.
You can fight Shirei, that's fine. And I'll swing the Orzhov Enforcer at Max.
Uno?
Yeah.
Is it also, it's 1 infect, right, for me?
1 infect from Necropede, yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to take infect.
I'm just going to take the 1.
Okay.
I don't need death touch, anything. Bad touch.
Second main phase, I'm going to sacrifice Necropede to Yeheni, giving Yeheni indestructible until end of turn. And I'll put a -1/-1 counter on Shirei.
Ooh.
I'm going to sacrifice the Orzhov Enforcer to Yeheni, giving Yeheni indestructible again.
Double indestructible.
And get a spirit. I'll sacrifice the Skittering Surveyor to Yeheni and the Dusk Legion Zealot to Yeheni. And then move to the end of my second main phase. And end step, delayed trigger. Return these 4 to the battlefield. I'll search my library for a swamp, and then I'll lose 1 life and draw a card. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Bantu's Monument is cast, right?
It's only
Yes.
Okay, good. I was like, I'm not getting another turn then.
I feel like this game would be over by now if that was the case.
Right?
Okay, if I had a Zulaport Cutthroat, come on,
Ooh.
deck.
I will untap and draw.
Or Blood Artist.
So does
I will-
Shalai's got one -1/-1 counter on it, right?
Does she?
Yes.
Yes.
I targeted it with my Necropede deck
Oh,
trigger.
okay. I will then. Let's parlay.
Karmic Guide.
It's a Mortify.
A Blood Artist.
Okay, so we gotta kill Coil.
Yeah, I
So
get. Well,
3.
Brian doesn't because he's got Hexproof.
I will
Coil is
maneuver
still at 43.
to.
Spontu's Monument is pretty awesome.
It is. All right, destroy all creatures. Come on, here we go. Here we go. Board white.
Yahenni will survive.
That's fine.
I know.
You can keep Yahenni. We'll
I
be
will
good.
tap 6. And I will put a +1/+1 counter on every single creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I will swing a 3/4 at Coil.
I will declare one spirit as a blocker.
Sounds good. I will tap 2 and I will gain 3 life.
I will sacrifice it to Yahenni so that the damage doesn't happen.
Yep.
Oh no.
Well, I would still gain the life. Would
No.
I
Is
not?
it life?
No?
Is it lifelink? It doesn't deal that. It'll be before damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then I will pass the turn.
So I'd like to just do a little fast forward here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna sack these 4 creatures to Yahenni one at a time so that Yahenni has indestructible before I sack the second creature, just in case people have responses to it.
Mhm.
And then end step.
So after the fourth one is dead.
Yep. So
I'm
I'll
gonna-
have another spirit.
Yeah,
and
I'm
a
gonna-
-1/-1 counter on Shalai before
Yeah,
you say
I'm gonna mortify Shirei.
Okay. We'll sacrifice Shirei to Yahenni so that you don't get the satisfaction.
Oh no, I still have all the satisfaction.
I don't think so.
Are we good then?
Yep, I'm done.
I will untap and draw. Play Scavenger Grounds.
Ooh, that's a good one. Get rid of all that junk.
Hey, we're friends. I swung at you for 1 damage this entire game.
Mm,
Thank you for parlaying me into a mortify, Brian.
You're welcome.
You the best.
I'll try. But I feel like my stuff's gonna be gone.
I need to draw cards. That's what I need to do.
Too bad you didn't get your Selvala.
I know we could have had a Selvala party.
I'm just hoping I get my Seaboard Muse.
Ooh, that's a really good one.
I'm just going to cast a Karmic Guide.
Hey, graveyard recursion. You got it.
I'm going to target my Angel of Jubilation.
Ooh. You can't. Opponents can't sack creatures, right?
Or pay life to cast spells or activate
Oh
abilities.
gosh.
I'm with that target on the stack.
Yep.
I'm going to sacrifice my Mirror Retriever to Yahenni and return.
Oh
I
gosh.
think we're going to return Necropede to my hand.
Okay. Then this resolves.
Yep.
All
And then I'm going to move to combat. And I'll swing at Coil for 5.
I'll block with a spirit.
Okay, 5.
Oh, it's trample?
It has lifelink.
Yeah, I can't sacrifice anything in response.
Right. That I have nothing to do during main phase 2, so I pass my turn.
All right. Untap. I will draw. I'm going to move to combat. And I am going to pay 2 so that I can swing Brago at Brian.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
It's only 2.
I'm still not at the most life here. But I will accept the 2. I will go down to 39.
All right. So if I was smart, I would have activated Domri. Is it just?
Did you play a land, by the way?
I did not play a land yet.
Sounds good.
I am going to exile any number of target non-land permanents I control and return them to the battlefield. So I'm going to exile both Brago and Niv-Mizzet. And return these to the battlefield. This will not have its counter anymore. It's minus counters. And I'm going to reveal the top 10 cards of my library.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
So 3 cards.
Leyline Prowler, Despark, Escape to the Wilds, and Counterflex. I will take these 4, and then these will all go to the bottom in a random order. Guys, I'm playing with cards that are banned in Standard. What's that like?
I know.
Yeah, chat playing banned cards. All right. I will now play. I'm gonna play a Dimir Guildgate tapped.
How many gates are you at now?
5.
Gates 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
4 gates.
You counting?
And we got it. Yeah.
You counting over there?
I'm the count. I'm gonna play 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Let's play Escape to the Wilds. I'm gonna exile the top 5 cards of my library. I can play an extra land this turn, and then I can cast these cards until my next turn. Banned. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is very sad, actually.
Oh no.
It's okay because Gateway Plaza is an extra gate.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play Azorius Guildgate tapped.
And I will play Blossoming Sand and gain life.
So these cards are gonna sit in exile. I'm just gonna put them up over here. I could do that weird thing where they're like sitting over here and shoving all your arena cards over here, but I'm gonna just put them up there.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not do that. All right. And then after that, what do I do after that? I am going to -2 here, and I am going to have Niv-Mizzet fight
Shirei.
That's not nice.
I think it's got to happen.
Wop wop.
All right.
Yeah, Henny will get a +1/+1 counter for another.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
So I fight Yahenni next. Is that what Is that what we're supposed to...
I can't make it indestructible. So
I guess that's true. That is true. All right, and then I guess after that I pass my turn.
It's like everything has to go at Andy.
Uh-oh. At least I have some big things on the board. I mean, I have a 5/5 and a 6/6, so they're I guess
You're inhibiting me of bringing Coil down to an appropriate life total.
I can help soon. I just needed you to not have as much going on.
So you took it that he can't target my other things?
I can target your other things now, right?
Everyone can target my other things.
I'm gonna cast a Blood Artist. Bantu's Monument trigger.
Okay. Yep. Lose life.
Cards do you have in hand, Coil?
Down to 7 now.
Oh, down to 7.
That is correct.
I would love a full mat.
I'm gonna pay 2 and cast a Perilous Mirror. Cast trigger, Bantu's Monument.
Oh my gosh. I need life gain. I've got to have some in here somewhere, right?
I mean, Sphinx is Rev.
I don't believe I'm running it because there's too many Azorius things that really work in this
You'd
deck.
rather have.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so I had to keep it split among the 10 guild colors.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, you whiff a little too hard.
Pay 2 for a Mirror Sire, Bantu's Monument trigger.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying this.
Says the one at 37.
Yeah, try being at 13. Yeah.
Hey, you could have not targeted my things.
That's
and
true.
I could have had
Chat
him
does say
around.
that monument is going to be a problem. I think you're right.
2 for a Necropede, Bantu's Monument trigger.
Yeah, I'm at 12.
Hey, you have a counter spell. You could have countered any one of these.
It's fine. I'll save it for something more important.
Something to remove the you can't sacrifice things.
No, I don't mind that. That I don't
That's
mind.
just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm helping everybody
No.
but Coil.
I'm saying if
if Coil plays removal?
kill it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We can't have that sack shenanigans happening.
I mean, Brian can. He's doing fine.
No, if you had sack stuff, I would probably be screwed.
But that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, so let's go ahead and untap and draw. I wish I had
An Oscar Mayer wiener? No, wish you were.
I guess somebody can wish they were and also had one.
It's true.
Let's go ahead and
Is that
parlay.
like cannibalism if you're both? Like if you are and then you want to eat one?
That is exactly how that works.
Swam.
Land.
Golos.
Okay, so I get 1.
I forgot I had Golos in this deck. That'll be fun.
1. I will play my plans for turn. I'm so upset that I can't draw any more cards. Tap 5, and I will play Tender Shoot Dryad.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm going to cycle the Scattered Groves in response.
Okay, and I should have been able to put a +1/+1 counter from the gain life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will send another creature.
Oh, gosh.
I will send a 6/6 at Coil. I will send a... You guys all have big things. Max, what are your creatures?
Karmic Guide is a 3/3 with protect flying and protection from black. Angel of Jubilation is a 3/3, which is making people not be able to sacrifice or pay life.
I'm just going to pass the turn.
Whoa.
But you're
So
still
you're not
wait. Are you
swinging?
swinging?
You're still
Oh,
swinging
sorry. Yes, I will swing at Coil with a 6.
I will declare Necropede as a blocker. So
And you can throw -1/-1 on someone.
So Necropede has infect, so Heliod will get a -1/-1. And then I will, when it dies, I'll put a -1/-1 counter on Angel of Jubilation.
Ooh.
I have a death trigger from Blood Artist. And we'll have Andy lose 1 life and I'll gain 1 life.
Oh. I see how it is. What's the CMC of
Improve the
Bantu's
impact
Monument?
that
Is that 3?
Yeah, that's 3.
My go.
Yes. On your
Untap.
turn, I will get a Saberling.
Yes. And I will sack the Karmic Guide to the Echo Trigger.
I'll put a +1/+1 counter on you, Henny.
Oh gosh.
No.
I mean, it was either targeting you, Andy, or Max.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I literally can't target Brian.
Right. No, you can. Oh, no, you
I
still
can.
can't.
No.
There were 2 things. You're right. Yeah, one was you and other creatures. Shalai was out, and also that, so.
In the ley line, yeah.
I'm going to cast a Rishkar's Expertise.
Yes.
That's a
Drawing,
good play.
drawing 6.
Now, don't misplay like I did on stream many, many weeks ago when I played a Blasphemous Act off of it, and that was not legal.
But it usually only costs like 1 mana.
It's funny because I'm reading stuff, and I was like, "Can you do that?" And I was like, "Absolutely not." And then I looked at the video, and I was like, "But I did it. Still lost the game."
My free spell.
Oh, these are good games. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, this has been a blast.
Do you guys see why my friends hate this deck?
It does a lot. It does a lot. And I had
It's
to deal
not-
with 3 of your permanents to keep it where it is.
True.
I'm going to cast an Hour of Promise for my free spell off of Rishkar's Expertise.
Very
What does
nice.
that do?
Gets 2 lands.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting 2 deserts?
You get
No,
2
I'm
zombies.
gonna get a Reliquary Tower.
Because you do have a scavenger ground, so if you did grab 2 deserts, you would get the zombies.
I would, but I don't run any other deserts in this deck.
Missed opportunities.
No, I tried them. I did try them out for a while, and they just were too slow in an already slow deck.
Yeah, they are very slow. Even Desert of the Oasis is slow in like a tokens deck, and it's supposed to be so good.
You can see the color of my camera change with how I.
Oh.
And my other land is going to be Hall the Bandit Lord.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What are you trying to give haste?
Everything.
Everything.
So Dromoka is you said it's a 6/6?
It's a 6/8.
Oh, 6/8.
Then I think I'm going to move through combat.
Okay.
And I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to return Maze's End to my hand and grab a gate and put it onto the battlefield from my deck.
And he's going for the win.
I can't lose anymore because I'm guaranteeing that I'm losing 1 from that now, so I guess I have no choice.
You're losing 1 from the gate from
Yeah.
Unless I draw a card that lets me play 2 lands this turn.
I thought you said Gateway Plaza was an extra gate.
Yeah, so there are 11.
There's 11. I can't lose another one from my deck
Oh,
because
gotcha.
I have exactly the rest left now.
Gotcha.
Just before it moves your turn, I'm just gonna put in my second Saberling.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had my Cathar's Crusade.
All right.
Andy.
I wish I could sacrifice
Untap,
creatures.
Draw.
Max.
Hey, I'm just trying to stay in this game.
We were on a team, Max.
All right.
And you pulled first, so
I'm gonna play. Is it Guildgate tapped?
Forget not.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think I saw you post that on Twitter before.
Yeah.
5. I'm gonna play Golos. I'm gonna go grab a land and put it onto the battlefield. It's not Field of the Dead. Although I guess that probably still wouldn't be bad in this deck.
No.
not at all.
No, it'd be great.
We're gonna grab Orzhov Guildgate. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gates. And I can't play down my mazes on this turn. It also comes in tapped when you do.
You played a land, so will I.
Yes.
No, he's not playing Field of the Dead Plaid Cloud.
Okay, I feel like just for fun, I'm gonna pay 7 and I'm gonna exile the top. These are, I guess, still in exile. I'm gonna pay 7 and I'm gonna exile the top 3 cards of my library, and I can play them without paying their mana costs this turn. Does that count with lands as well?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
So maybe if I
Wait,
get gates.
No, but it counts for your normal land.
Oh,
per
it does
turn.
count towards
Yes.
it. Well, we'll see what happens. A 1, 2, and 3. All right. Well, I'll play a Tameo and a Crewfix.
Seems good.
Boo.
What does Tamio say?
Tameo says I can choose a non-land card name, reveal the top card. I can return a card from my graveyard to my hand. That's really the only thing that matters on this. Otherwise, I can choose a card name. I can reveal the top 4 cards in my library, put all cards with that name into my hand, the rest into my graveyard. So
Well, no one can make you discard cards as well, right?
yeah, spells and abilities your opponents control cannot cause you to discard cards or sacrifice permanents.
And I get to play my Foily City's Blessing, because I definitely have it.
Nice. I'm going to go down and I'm going to put a card from my graveyard back into my hand. Do I get Rakdos Charm?
What is Rakdos Charm? Hopefully nothing against enchantments.
No, it's destroy target artifact or exile all cards from target player's graveyard, or each creature deals 1 damage to its controller.
Oh, getting rid of Coil's Graveyard would be so funny, but such a
I can't do anything with it right now.
I know. I'm gonna.
It prevents you from doing anything in general.
If you saw my hand, you'd be crying the way that I'm crying behind camera right now.
I'm gonna grab, I guess, a Rakdos Charm, and I'm gonna put that into my hand. I am going to plus Domri, and I'm gonna add a red to my mana pool.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna tap Chromatic Lantern, and I'm going to move to combat.
So the mana's gone?
Yeah, your mana's gone.
I'm paying 2 so I can swing at you, Brian, with Brago.
Don't you have to do
Oh,
it on
yeah,
declare
you have to do that
attackers,
on
though?
combat.
Yeah.
So I can't use the Brago on it? Okay, then I'll just tap the other one then. I guess
You didn't want to do anything with that mana then?
the mana doesn't leave my mana pool because of Crewfix. So I can use it.
True.
Oh, nice. Touche.
2. So I'm going to swing the Brago at Brian.
Man, hit that guy. Get rid of those spirits.
Yeah, but he wants
Down
to
to
blink his
35.
stuff.
I know.
All right. I'm going to tap Fabro Elder to add 5 mana to my mana pool. So this will go to 6. And then, so that deals...
Do you have to specify what color mana it is, or does it all turn colorless?
It turns to colorless when I get to the next
Oh,
phase.
okay.
Yep. So now I deal damage. I'm going to blink Fabro, Brago, Niv-Mizzet, Golos, and Tameo.
I have a response to targets if no one else does.
Pass
I got
priority.
I'm gonna do Glamour Golos.
What's deglamour? It's not
You
glamorous.
shuffle it into your library.
Okay. Fair. We'll
I
shuffle.
was gonna use that on the monument, and then you had to go do Brago things. So.
Okay.
And really, your Faber Elder Man is still in your pool. It hasn't gone to Kruvix yet.
Oh,
because you're still in combat.
I'm still in combat.
True.
All right. So I have white, blue, black, red, green in combat. Then.
There you go.
Okay. So that's in there. Do I have anything that I want to do with, I guess, white, blue, black, red, and green right now?
Activate. Oh wait, you can't activate Golos. Oops. Sorry.
Hey, could have. Oh no. Oh, can you
No,
tap the
I
lantern?
mean, I guess Golos cost
He
7,
could have
right?
in response. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so that all happens. I'm gonna do the Niv-Mizzet trigger, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's that Dovin's veto.
There's a Dovin's veto and a time wipe.
Yeah, Samut. Terminate. Dovin's veto and Obzidat's aid is what I'll take. The rest was
Obzidat's aid.
Obzidat's aid. Return target permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Ooh.
These
What's
go
the
to
CMC?
5.
Okay.
These go to the bottom in a random order. All right. So these are in my hand now. All right. Is there anything else? I guess actually. What do I get? What do I get? That's the question. I will grab. I think I'm actually just gonna sit. I think I'm just gonna sit pretty. I think so. Yep. And then I'm gonna
Sitting pretty.
So I pass.
I'll untap.
Okay, Andy, let's work together and make sure my Angel of Jubilation sticks around.
You are correct.
Let's just kill the Angel of Jubilation.
Or how about no? Let's not.
Play this snow-covered swamp. I'm gonna tap 4.
I feel like at this point, whatever happens, I had a really good time playing all of my cards.
Right.
I forgot what this can do when you have all these things blinking.
How many cards do you have in deck?
I mean, I still have a good amount left in my deck.
Like a quarter or a third?
Probably. There's probably like 40 some cards in here.
I have a solid 60. Just gonna say that.
I'm gonna cast a Newsgraph mob for 4.
What's that do?
So
Get them zombies.
It's a 0/0 zombie that enters the battlefield with 5 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever a player casts a spell, remove a +1/+1 counter from Newsgraph mob, and if you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So, Bantu's Monument trigger.
I just realized that card would be amazing within like Yarok. Come in with 10 +1/+1 counters.
So it's amazing in Shirei because when the last +1/+1 counters are removed, it dies as a 0/0 and then comes back with all 5 +1/+1 counters again.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So this enters with 5 counters.
Oh my gosh.
And then tap 3 to cast a Gray Merchant of Asphodel. 2 cast triggers, Bantu's Monument and Newsgraph Mob.
Oh, you guys can't counter. Oh, yes, you can. No, Andy can't. He's
can't.
colorless.
I have colorless. Oh, these are all in my. Are these just exiled? What did this do? I think it exiles them, right?
It just exiles them permanently, yeah.
So Bantu's Monument will trigger. Each opponent loses 1 life. I gain 1 life. And then Gray Merchant will enter the battlefield. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of my opponents will lose 6 life. I'll gain 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, cards.
How are the
Oh,
cards? How
I
are
would
the
have
cards?
I would have gained another Sepperling.
Yep.
Yes. Um.
Yeah, glad. Gee.
Chat's asking you to gain 1 more life coil.
What? No.
69.
No.
Just denial. Just pure denial.
I am going to move to combat. And I am going to swing Perilous Mirror, Mirror Sire, and 1 Spirit at Andy.
I die. I guess
You can't block?
I'll block.
I mean, you-
die to the Blood Artist triggers.
Only if I target you.
I'll block all 3.
Okay. So they're all 1/1s.
Yeah.
So when Perilous Mirror dies, I get to do 2 damage to target creature or player.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do 2 damage to Angel of Jubilation.
Yep. Unless someone has a stifle.
Not I.
I can't.
When Mirror Sire dies, I'll get a 1/1 colorless mirror. And then when the spirit dies, it dies. And then I have 3 Blood Artist triggers on the stack.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Andy, I'm going to take you out.
Wow. I'm so sorry, guys. I blocked. I should have just taken it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, good luck.
And then
We can do this.
You've got it. I had so many good cards in hand, and they all needed double pips. I mean,
Maybe I could actually do something if Andy doesn't blow up my stuff. Oh wait, he's gone now.
I'm gone. I was drawing an Is It charm, I guess, next turn. Look at this pretty Ashiok. That would have been nice against Coil earlier in the game.
I'm going to tap 1, and I'm going to cast a Diabolic Intent, sacrificing Gray Merchant.
Yeah.
Does Gray
Search
Merchant
my-
come back?
No, it doesn't have Undying or anything.
No.
And I don't have Shirei on the battlefield.
Oh, okay. But if you did, would it? Oh, but it's power.
It's got 2.
Okay,
it's got 2
right.
power. So there's a bunch of stuff in the deck to put -1/-1 counters on creatures. So that's kind of how I get around that.
Sure.
But to come back doesn't when she see it as a, or is it only
So it's only when it dies.
dies?
Yeah.
Only when it dies.
And then I
What
guess
are you getting,
Coil,
Coil? What are you getting?
you gained 1 life, right?
I gained 3 life from Blood Artists.
All right, Plaid Clad,
Actually.
you get to see the number flash past you.
And then the Blood Artist trigger for the Diabolic Intent will target Max. Because I don't have a choice.
All right,
And I
Brian.
promise that's
Good
the only
luck.
reason.
You're our only hope.
And is that a pass?
No.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
No.
No.
I feel like we are doomed.
I'm going to grab that card. Oh, and I also remove a +1/+1 counter and make another zombie when I cast that. And then I am going to tap 1 and cast a Soul Ring. And then I'm going to tap the Soul Ring and 1 black. And I'm going to cast a sorcery from my hand called Victimize.
Oh,
I'm going to sacrifice this mirror. remove a counter here, get a zombie. Max, you take 1 from Blood Artist. I'll return 2 creatures from my graveyard to the battlefield. Targeting.
This is called the engine.
We're going to target Gray Merchant.
GG.
And everything else only has 1 pip. So we're going to get a Serrated Scorpion.
So 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pip. Yeah. So you'll each take 7, and I'll gain 14. Go up to 86.
That's it's a lot of
That's not
life.
good.
Good luck, folks.
Not good.
I have 1 colorless floating that I'll do nothing with, and I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap.
Okay, Brian, take care of Coil.
I will
You've got
get
this,
my.
Brian. You've got this.
I will get my other sapperling. I will draw a card. Let's go ahead and parlay.
Land.
Land.
Wow. Okay. Absolutely nothing. But I will continue to stay safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will cast Fear Safety.
Can't swing.
Jeez.
I don't have enough mana to swing at you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have to pay 9 per each creature. But I will draw a
It's
card.
11 per creature.
Oh, and I'll remove a +1/+1 counter from new Scraff Mob and make a.
Because of Ghostly Prison adds 2 more.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yes.
I guess Max is swinging at Coil.
I mean, I am curious to see what
4,
that Hall of the
6.
Bandit Lord is going to bring out with haste.
I'm going to play Mana Reflection.
Probably won't bring anything out because you'd kill him in
I'm
response.
going to draw a card.
New Scraff Mob is going to die from that cast trigger. And I will target Max with the Blood Artist trigger when it dies.
Ooh. I don't like this.
He's got
I-
Hexproof.
I'm going to tap 2, and then I'll play a Smothering Tithe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
There it is. Selvala Smothering Tithe.
I will draw a card. Okay. I am going to move to combat, and I am going to send 3 3/3s and a 4/3 and a 5/5 at Coil.
I will. So it's 3 3/3s,
Correct.
a 4/3, and a 5/5. And you
Correct.
have mana to give how many of those lifelink?
3.
I will put a zombie in front of each one.
Okay. I will. So nothing's going to die.
Well, my zombies will die.
Yeah, but nothing on my side. I will
I feel
give.
like I'm going to die.
Yeah, if the zombies die, then all 5 triggers are going to go at max.
Yeah.
I will give. Oh no, I can't. I will give my Aegis of the Gods and 2 of my Sapperlings, lifelink.
And I'll sacrifice those 3 creatures that are blocking them.
Yep.
To Yahenni, right?
To Yahenni.
Okay.
And then those 3 triggers go at max. And then damage resolves.
Yep.
And then these last 2 zombies dying, both of those triggers will go at max.
Oh, no.
I will kill Coil next turn.
Oh. I should have just not blocked that. Well, I didn't even realize the creature dealt 2 damage when it died, so...
No one knows any of the creatures in this deck. They're all commons and uncommons from random sets.
That's true. That's true. But we will never forget that Coyle went back on his deal.
I did.
Yep.
Mostly because I didn't have a choice, but yes, that is true.
That is true. You didn't have a choice. Is it May?
No, target player loses 1 life and
Yeah.
you gain 1 life. It says target player, so I
Well,
will
you
have
could
to
just-
target myself.
Oh, that's okay.
That will be a pass.
I will untap.
Yeah.
I will create another Sepperling.
Draw trigger.
Are you going to pay 2?
I will not.
I will create a treasure.
Treasure.
I don't know how Coyle gets out of this.
Play a swamp.
You're going to play a swamp. I'm going to play a Mistveil Plains.
What does Mistveil Plains do?
So it comes into play tapped first off. But I can pay 1 and tap it to put target card from my graveyard on the bottom of your library. Activate this ability only if you control 2 or more white permanents.
Which you do. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap 7 and cast my commander. Bantu's Monument trigger on cast.
Okay, I will lose 1.
I'll gain 1.
Okay, Chad, who's gonna pull this one out?
Yeah, that's the real. That's the real. I'm like looking at all these cards out here, and I don't know who's got it because the Blood Artist has to trigger Coil then, or target.
Right.
Coil. So you
So
just
I'll
don't
lose 1
gain.
game 1.
Right.
You
so
don't
your
lose
life
our
just
game.
stays the same.
Technically, if I have 1 life, I would lose.
Yes.
Okay, fair.
I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to flash out a Dictate of Erebos.
Oh.
Okay, that might do it.
I'm going to sacrifice Serrated Scorpion to Yeheni.
Okay, I will sacrifice 1 of my Sapperlings.
When Serrated Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, and I gain 2 life.
2.
Blood Artist trigger, I'll lose 1 life and gain 1 life. And then I will move to... Oh no, I don't have enough mana to swing at you. I'll move to my end step. Serrated Scorpion onto the battlefield.
Wow.
And then my turn?
Yes.
Okay, untap. I will create a Sepperling. So go to 4, go to 1.
Oh, I get a +1/+1 counter on Yeheni.
I will draw.
Now I don't even know. I don't know who to root for because I like want both these decks to do their things now.
Tap 1 to parlay, or tap Selvala to parlay.
Land.
Oh God. Okay.
Two lands there.
Oh, and I'll choose to pay.
For the draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paying for the draw.
Always be paying. Except that one time last turn.
I will move to swings.
Yes.
We have
that's Angel
that's
of Jubilation.
That's 3 what top left?
This?
The
No.
counters
Oh,
on
no. This is how many times I've cast
okay.
command zone.
I'm like, man, he has that many tokens again?
No, I wish.
So no matter what, if I swing, you're gonna block, kill. We could potentially kill. Your guys dies, and then mine come back, or then mine die. Oh, okay. Sticky situation. I'm just gonna pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, at the end of your second main phase, I'm going to sacrifice Serrated Scorpion to Yeheni.
Sacrifice the freshly created Sapperling.
Each one of my opponents will lose 2 life, and I'll gain 2 life.
What's the
And-
2 life from? Sorry.
That's Serrated Scorpion's own death.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get a +1/+1 counter when you sacrifice that creature. And then end step trigger, Serrated Scorpion will enter the battlefield. Untap. And then Blood Artist drains me 1, gains me 1.
So we'll
Draw.
get my Sapperling back.
I draw. I will choose not to pay. I'll play the Swamp as my land for turn.
What happened to always be paying?
I always be paying except that one time. This is also
And this time, and when I need that 2 mana.
you're correct. I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna cast Meek Stone.
Oh.
Creatures with power greater than 2 don't untap?
Yes,
Okay.
3 or greater.
3
yeah.
or greater?
it's greater than 2, so or
Parlay.
3 or greater. Yeah.
Yeah, that does turn off parlay.
Hmm.
I am going to sacrifice my Serrated Scorpion to Yeheni.
2 life and a creature token. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
At least the Tender Shoot Dryad kind of keeps you afloat a little there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 13 mana for an Exsanguinate for X equals 11.
It's
Oh,
fair.
sorry,
because
it's
Torment
actually-
of
We said
Hailfire-
100. We said 100.
Torment of Hailfire had to be 100, right? Or was
Sorry,
it both?
Torment was 150. It's actually X equals 12 because it's reduced by 1 from Jet Medallion.
So I will take the 11. Go down to 2.
No, sorry, it's actually 12 because it's reduced by 1 from Jet Medallion.
Does that go towards the X?
Yes.
Yep.
I go to 1.
And then
Oh,
I'll
gosh.
move to end step.
Hey, Dana, how are ya?
Return
Oh, Dana.
Serrated Scorpion to the battlefield.
Okay. I will.
At your upkeep, I'm going to sacrifice Serrated Scorpion to Yeheni.
Oh yeah, I can't even do that. GG, sir.
Oof.
GG.
Wow.
That was a game.
That was... I did not see it going that way. I really did
That was
not.
Nice
There.
long game.
There was my bigger. Yeah, my bigger.
I don't even know if I had... I think that was my fault for blocking that one creature. I was just gonna take. I was gonna take 3. I was like, I guess I'll just take 3. Yeah, that's.
I had enough overruns in my hand to be able to get coil with commander damage.
Did you?
That would have been terrifying.
Oh my gosh! You would have gained life from that too. So
I would have gained a lot of.
that would have
too.
been a lot of life. All right, so that first game went a little long. What do we think? Another faster game? Pull
I can
out.
play a faster deck.
I can do a faster game. Yep.
All right. Well then, folks, stay tuned. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes for game 2.